In the bustling city of Norabad lived a young man named Ayan. On the outside, he looked like everyone else, waking up early, going to work, trying to keep up with life's endless list of responsibilities. But inside, Ayan carried a secret weight, a silent struggle he never spoke about. Ayan was talented, intelligent, and kind-hearted. Yet he often felt stuck, as if something inside him was holding him back from achieving the life he dreamed of. No matter how hard he tried, he felt he wasn't growing, wasn't improving, and wasn't becoming the version of himself he hoped to be. He envied others who seemed confident, successful, and happy. He often wondered, why can't I be like them? What am I missing? One day, after a particularly exhausting week, Ayan visited his grandfather, a wise, calm man known in the family for his life-changing advice. Ayan sat beside him silently, his shoulders heavy with frustration. His grandfather looked at him and asked gently, "Tell me, Ayan, what troubles your heart?" Ayan sighed deeply. "Dada, I feel lost. No matter how hard I try, I am not becoming the person I want to be. I want to be confident, successful, and strong, but I feel stuck in the same place." The old man smiled softly, as if he had been waiting to hear these words. "Ayan, let me tell you a story. The story of a warrior and a mirror. Once, in an ancient kingdom, there lived a young warrior named Zarrar. He wanted to become the greatest warrior the kingdom had ever known. He trained for hours every day, practicing sword fighting, archery, and horse riding. But no matter how much he trained, he felt he wasn't improving. One day, frustrated, Zarrar approached the greatest sage of the land. "Master," he said, "I want to become the best version of myself, but I do not know how." The sage gave him a magical mirror and said, "This mirror will show you the version of yourself you can become if you are willing to transform." Zarrar eagerly looked into the mirror. What he saw shocked him. Inside the mirror stood a version of himself who was powerful, disciplined, confident, and radiant. Everything he wanted to be, but the mirror showed something else too. The obstacles blocking his path. He saw his laziness, his anger, his excuses, his fears, and his bad habits standing like shadows between him and the better version of himself. The sage said, "To become that warrior, you must defeat the shadows inside you, not the enemies outside." Ayan listened deeply, his grandfather's words striking his heart. "Dada, what happened to Zarrar?" His grandfather chuckled softly. Zarrar began a journey most people are too afraid to start, the journey of fighting one's own weaknesses. And then, the grandfather narrated how Zarrar became the best version of himself. Every morning, Zarrar woke up earlier than he wanted to. He trained even when he felt tired. He pushed himself even when his body begged him to stop. He discovered a powerful truth. Discipline is doing what you must do, even when you don't feel like doing it. Slowly, his laziness faded, his strength grew. Zarrar realized he had spent years giving excuses. "I'm tired. I'm not ready. What if I fail?" So he made a promise. He would act first, think later. Every time his mind gave an excuse, his feet took a step forward. And with every action, his confidence grew. Zarrar was scared of fighting stronger warriors, but the mirror showed that his future self had already overcome those battles. So, Zarrar began challenging warriors he once avoided. He lost many times. He fell many times, but each time he stood back up, he grew braver. He learned, courage is not the absence of fear. It is the victory over it. When Zarrar thought he knew enough, the mirror dimmed. The sage told him, "A filled cup cannot be filled." Zarrar humbled himself. He asked questions. He learned from those younger and older than him. He became a student again. And suddenly, the mirror shone brighter. Zarrar noticed his worst habits: procrastination, negative thinking, comparing himself to others, wasting time, doubting his worth. He replaced each with a better habit: consistency, gratitude, self-focus, productive routines, self-belief. His life transformed. By the end of the story, Zarrar stood before the mirror again. This time, the mirror didn't show a distant dream. It showed him, the best version of himself. Ayan sat in silence, absorbing every word. Dada, are you saying I also have a mirror inside me? His grandfather smiled warmly. Yes, Ayan, we all do. The best version of you already exists, inside your mind, inside your dreams, inside your imagination. But between you and that version stand your shadows, your fears, your bad habits, your excuses, your doubts. He placed a hand on Ayan's shoulder. To become the best version of yourself, you must fight the battle within, just like Zarrar. That night, Ayan couldn't sleep. His grandfather's words echoed in his mind. He asked himself, what habits are holding me back? Why am I afraid to become better? What excuses am I hiding behind? What would my best version look like? The next morning, Ayan made a decision, a quiet, powerful decision that would change his life forever. He didn't shout it. He didn't announce it. He simply began. He woke up early. He exercised. He started reading books. He reduced screen time. He focused on his skills. He learned something new every day. He surrounded himself with positive people. He stopped comparing himself to others. He practiced gratitude. He took responsibilities seriously, and he didn't give up, even on days when motivation left him. Slowly, steadily, silently, Ayan started changing. People noticed his discipline, his improved confidence, his growing calmness, his clarity of thought, his glowing energy. But the biggest change was inside him. He started believing in himself again. He realized, becoming the best version of yourself is not about being better than others. It is about being better than who you were yesterday.